I guess when I use the word resemblance, it's important. It means something. Because of Spectre and all that. Maybe Ashton Kutcher and Ethan Hawke work together to accomplish things. That would be logical. Uh-huh. Sure. I got a bag of Kroger assorted hard candies, and I told Alea she could take out the butterscotch for her and her brother. There were 2 butterscotch in it. Oh, ginger. 2 butterscotch in the whole bag. Mm-hmm. Mm. He is an angel of God, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Fish. Well, I was a page turner to me, and it progressed smoothly from one to the other. It's up to you. I guess I have a hard time believing that. No, it's not that, but I just didn't identify with being a sick person. I was working and enjoying myself. Once I got those shoes in the Dr. Scholl's, I never thought of them. Scholl, Joanna Scholl, Dr. Scholl's foot pads, foot cushions. I never made that connection. hmm I don't know if you know this or not, but I was almost crippled at the end of my first day. I had on low heel shoes, which I learned now they had altered to make very awkward and bad for my back, hard to walk in. So I must have been Target, and got two pairs of Cherokee, one open clog, one closed clog, and some Dr. Scholl's foot pads, foot inserts, the blue gel things. And I had been sedentary for a long time, so I had to work some of the rust out, but I wasn't in pain anymore walking. I had no idea people were altering my shoes. I swear I was almost crippled by the end of the first day. I think that was the day I had my blue silk shirt. You asked me something about my shirt, and I said it was silk. I think you asked me something. But that solved my problem. They say they planned for me to be unable to do the job because walking was so painful. And standing. I threw them away. My kids around the house. I don't know. No, I don't know. Right. Yeah. Wait. What's the question? I did inquire about that and John Dorschner's article. They only reprint a random, or maybe not random. They only reprint a certain number out of every year or whatever. Well, people don't ask for everything, probably. I don't know. I learned a lot. I read a book about being a writer out of your home and submitting articles or stories to magazines and stuff like that. How to do it. I don't remember the title of the book. That was back when I lived in Miami, I think. I learned a lot. I figured. Uh, no, John, I've known from infancy. And is that a crime? Mm-hmm. No, it's beautiful. I used to, but I don't know if I could do it anymore. It's true, though. The top of the ear is exactly halfway up. When you're drawing, Harry taught me this. If you want to draw a face, everybody puts the ears high. If they do it just from whatever. But the top of the ear is the halfway point between your chin and the top of your head. Harry taught me that. And it helps. It helped to know that. It's true. No. Uh-huh. I need to find out when Hitler was born. Not I, said the Laura. Harry says he's Hitler, but I think Hitler was quite a bit older. Well, I was a little surprised. It went against what I could come to understand. Dictator. Chancellor. Dictator Chancellor. Oh, yeah. Right. Hitler was born in 1889. Fear bunker, bro. Oh, Hitler was born on the 20th of April. That's a 420. That's the marijuana day. Harry was born on the 19th of April. I affirmed that with his, I think, birth certificate and social security application and possibly the military records. Hindenburg. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Isn't the Hindenburg that big Goodyear blimp that exploded in the sky? Hindenburg played a big role in the Nazi seizure of power. He was president of Germany from 25 to 1934. He appointed Adolf Hitler as Chancellor of Germany. I didn't know Hitler was appointed. Paul von Hindenburg. Well, we're right, we didn't have that then, right? The book. Hans Luther. The Chancellor of Germany under Hindenburg, there are several of them. Hans Luther, Wilhelm Marx, Hermann Müller, Heinrich Brüning, Franz von Papen, Kurt von Schleicher, and Adolf Hitler. Ebert, preceded by Friedrich Ebert as president of Germany. Ebert. Isn't it that Michael guy I spent time with at the prom? Oh, that's Siebert. Ebert. Oh, wait. Siskel and Ebert. Shit. Ebert, the movie critic, is probably descended from Frederick Ebert. Siskel and Ebert. Let's see. Paul von Hindenburg. Right. I'm going to look up the Hindenburg, because I think that's the Goodyear blimp. It was powered by flames, like gas and flames. I don't know where it would have been in the ship. Underneath, maybe. Well, that was the pilot area. Maybe the whole blimp was gas and fire. Yeah, I was right. The Hindenburg disaster. You probably know about this, Paul. It happened in 37. That's dramatic. Oh. It hit something. An oil rig? It hit a tower. It kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower, but it's steel. That's interesting. It occurred in Manchester Township, New Jersey, the United States. Oh. Whatever it is, it looks like the Eiffel Tower is the Hindenburg's mooring dock station or something. Mooring mast. So I guess it stayed up in the air. But anyway, I think we learned about this in school. Mm-hmm. Um, 62 passengers survived. 13 passengers died and 22 crew members and one worker on the ground died. Uh, mm, don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they had cars like in 1910. I'm gonna see when cars were first manufactured. A horse's carriage. I forget. Mm-hmm. First car. Oh shit. The year 1886 is regarded as the birth year of the modern car. Oh no shit. When German inventor Carl Benz, as in Mercedes Benz, patented his Benz patent motor wagon. Cars became widely available in the early 20th century. Uh-huh. I didn't know a German invented car. I guess there is significance to the year 1886. I don't want to read it. Mm-hmm. 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 Shit. Come on. Gravity doesn't do normal things around here. I'll drop something straight down and I'll be a foot under the bed. Ugh. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 There are a few Jewish organizations. One of them is... I forget. Hillel is one. The Anti-Defamation League. The ADL. That may be the one that was so radical or considered radical. The Anti-Defamation League, formerly known as the Anti-Defamation League of B'nai B'rith, is an international Jewish non-government organization based in the United States. B'nai B'rith was a Jewish service organization. It was created in the wake of the contentious conviction for murder of Leo Frank. There's a Barney Frank. He, Barney. I think he was a representative. I can't remember his state. But he was openly gay. He was an older man. He was openly gay. So Leo Frank Fagan. Oh, and there's Anne Frank. So Barney Frank could be related to Leo Frank, who's convicted of murder as a factory superintendent, convicted in 1913. Because today the consensus of researchers is that Frank was wrongly convicted and Jim Conley, Conley, was likely the actual murderer. Texas. Lynching. I'm going to say Barney. Could be an ancestor. Barney Frank. I think. I don't think it's a fictitious name. I don't know, it doesn't fit. I was. I just watched you. I was a fan of Barney Frank. I watched him. He gave commentary in news programs a lot. I'm sorry. He was a representative, United States representative. He served as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Massachusetts from 81 to 2013. He was married, Jim Reddy. Jim Reddy. He was married to Jim Reddy. He has a sister named Ann Lewis. She's a leading American Democratic Party strategist and communicator. Oh, she served as White House Communications Director in the Clinton administration and in senior roles under Hillary Clinton. She is currently the co-chair of the Democratic Majority for Israel. What is your problem? The Democratic Majority for Israel was founded in 2019. That's weird. It doesn't make sense. The DMFI was founded on January 29, 2019. The founding came in reaction to polling showing that Democrats and younger voters are less supportive of Israel than previous generations. The group also has a political action committee, DMFI PAC, which supports pro-Israel Democratic candidates. Jesus too. DMFI aims to push for pro-Israel policies and the democratic agenda. In regard to Israel, DMFI works to advocate support of Israel among Democratic Party leadership. They also work in opposition to the BDS movement, and similar organizations advocate a two-state solution with the Palestinians through direct bilateral negotiations and encourage American global leadership. Uh-huh. I thought Bernie Sanders was Jewish. The DMFI opposed him. The DMFI endorsed Vice President Joe Biden, former Vice President Joe Biden, for president. Well, I guess this is quite sinister. And it has to do with killing me or killing you and me, Paul. Oh. Isn't a two-state solution the humane thing? Well, through direct bilateral negotiations, that has worked. With Arafat and whatever, that has worked really well. Kinda. So... Excellent. Right. Well, I figured that already. Right. You've got to support Israel no matter what. Because they dwarf the British Empire and BHI. BHI owns everything in some country. I could do that. Okay. I'm going to upload this and make it public and probably post it to Facebook and Twitter.